Hello knowledge seekers, welcome to another video of Fuzzy Scientist over the topic of metabolism of carbohydrates. So a quick notice, today's video is gonna be a short video. So the topics I'd be covering in this video would be one is the three irreversible reactions in glycolysis and the regulation of regulatory steps or regulations of regulatory steps involved in glycolysis. So now let us look at the three irreversible reactions in glycolysis. See, so what are the three irreversible reactions in glycolysis? Basically, one simple point is these three irreversible reactions in glycolysis are mediated by the kinase enzymes. So one would be the very first reaction, which is hexokinase, where glucose is converted to glucose 6-phosphate, and the other is third reaction where fructose 6-phosphate is converted to fructose 1,6-bisphosphate, and the last reaction, which is uh, a dephosphorylation reaction, also a very good example for substrate level phosphorylation, where phosphoenol pyruvate high energy compound is converted to pyruvate with the catalytic activity of enzyme pyruvate kinase. So basically these three reactions are irreversible reactions in glycolysis. So one important point which I'm underlining again is that so all the glycolysis reactions, when rearranged by replacing the places of irreversible reactions with suitable or relevant organic molecules, so results in the formation of glucose back. So this kind of backing reverse back reactions would be a best example of gluconeogenesis, as glucose is being synthesized in a different way and not in a regular way of carbohydrate metabolism. So that is one thing you have to understand. So now let us look at the regulation of glycolysis. So what are the regulatory steps involved in glycolysis? Basically, glycolysis is regulated by three steps. To be precise, it can be said three enzymes actually regulate glycolysis. One is hexokinase. Also in liver, glucokinase is predominantly acts in liver. So glucokinase can also be taken into consideration for regulatory enzyme. So hexokinase and glucokinase, which regulates a similar kind of reaction. And the second one is phosphofructokinase, PFK, which is a prominent enzyme which acts as a uh, rate limiting committed step, which acts in rate limited committing step. And the third is pyruvate kinase. So these three enzymes majorly regulate the movement of glycolysis. So now let us try to understand very quickly. So what basically this hexokinase does is, so hexokinase is can be inhibited. Hexokinase results in the formation of glucose 6-phosphate. So this glucose 6-phosphate in turn inhibits the activity of hexokinase. Hence we can say that so the enzyme hexokinase makes sure that the glucose 6-phosphate is not over accumulated because due to the product inhibition. So whereas the glucokinase enzyme, which predominantly functions in liver, so you have to observe it is an inducible enzyme. That means so the presence of glucose induces the activity of or increases the activity of glucokinase. So insulin mediated glucose increases the activity of glucokinase in liver. So that is how regulation occurs. Regulation of glycolysis occurs in liver. So whereas the next thing is like a phosphofructokinase, PFK. So PFK is a very important enzyme which regulates the rate limiting committed step, which is conversion of fructose 6-phosphate to fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. So that means this is the most important reaction in glycolysis which regulates the entire process. So basically this is an allosteric enzyme. So it can be activated by allosteric effectors like ADP, AMP, and Yeah, fructose 2,6 bisphosphate. So under hear it very properly. It is fructose 2,6 bisphosphate, but not fructose 1,6 bisphosphate. And that acts as allosteric activator for the enzyme PFK, also inorganic phosphate. Whereas certain compounds act as allosteric inhibitors for PFK enzyme. What are those allosteric? What are those molecules or compounds which act as allosteric inhibitors for PFK? If you look at them, so we get cyclic AMP, and we get cyclic AMP is one good example which acts as allosteric inhibitor for PFK. Also, okay, let me get back to you with the proper example for this. Now, let us look at into the final step, which is pyruvate kinase. So, pyruvate kinase is also important regulatory step in glycolysis, which converts phosphoenol pyruvate to pyruvate. So, this is also a very good example for a regulatory step in glycolysis. So, what basically happens is, so pyruvate kinase, mm, with the help of CAMP, uh, with the help of see, pyruvate kinase basically exists in two forms. So one is activated form, which is called as activated form, which is actually a dephosphorylated form of pyruvate kinase, whereas the inactivated form of pyruvate kinase is a phosphorylated form. So what basically happens is, so CAMP dependent protein kinase actually inhibits or inactivates the pyruvate kinase enzyme by phosphorylating it. So, so that is how the activity of pyruvate kinases come down here. So, in liver, especially in liver, glucagon activate. What glucagon does is glucagon activates CAMP, which in turn activates the protein kinase enzyme, so that it can mediate the reaction of phosphorylation of pyruvate kinase, resulting in the formation of inactivate form of pyruvate kinase. That means the inactivate form of pyruvate kinase cannot catalyze the reaction of PEP to pyruvate. So that is how. So if you observe, so the glucokinase in liver, with the help of insulin and glucose, increases the glycolysis reaction, whereas glucagon with the help of protein kinase, AMP dependent protein kinase in the same liver, uh, stops the continuum of glycolysis. So that is how these are regulated. So that is it for today. So in tomorrow's video, what I'll be discussing is, so we have I've not discussed an important step of phosphofructokinase, where fructose 2,6 bisphosphate. I'm reiterating it again. Fructose 2,6 bisphosphate acts as a most important regulator in glycolysis. So we'll be looking at it in tomorrow's video. So till then, keep watching my blog. My vlog. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for getting all the latest updates or various science topics. So thank you for watching my video once again. So bye bye. See you.